YouTube, what's happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Getting set up here on the rest of the platforms. This is day 14 of the 31 days of 31 ways to find wholesale deals. If you guys can hear me pretty well, go ahead and type yes into the chat box. I want to make sure the audio is real good as we're getting set up here on the other platforms. Yes, all right. C. Celestine. Glad you're joining. Glad you're joining in. All right, we got Instagram up. And we also have Facebook up. All right. So we're live on all three of the platforms right now. I get a little sip of tea. And today is day 14 of the 31 days of 31 ways to find wholesale deals. Day 14. We are almost halfway through the month. So, what's up, baby? How's it going? What's up, Brandon? Yo, shout out to Brandon Bradley. I shouted him out the other day on the 11th day. You guys got to check out Bradley Moral Title Company. Hey, hit some likes, everybody, and share this if you're on the replay. But yeah, today is day 14 of the 31 days of 31 ways to find wholesale deals. And today we're going to talk about vacant houses. Now you can pull a vacant house list. Now vacant houses are pretty much the best way to wholesale, the best houses to wholesale. Because I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, if it's vacant, you can really get your buyers through there. You can go through there easily. It's not occupied by anybody. And so it's a real good source to wholesale vacant houses. And for all of you that are on here that don't know what wholesaling is, that is basically whenever you find a motivated seller or a motivated seller finds you, and you get that property under contract. All right, so under a purchase agreement. And so you get it way below market value, where it's a wholesale price, and you turn around and you sell that contract, that purchase agreement, to a end buyer, someone that is going to rent that property out, or someone that's going to fix and flip that property. And so in exchange, when you sell that contract, you will get an assignment fee. All right, so that's, you know, that assignment fee can range from $5,000 to $10,000, $15,000 or more, depending on the deal. All right, so that's a brief synopsis of what wholesale real estate is. It's really simple. You don't have to use any of your cash, any of your credit. It's just specialized knowledge. For those of you that are on this live stream and don't know exactly what wholesaling is, and you guys can go ahead and ask questions. I'm gonna get to questions after we get through the content. But today is day 14, and we're talking about pulling a vacant house list. All right, so you can easily pull a list like from List Source, absentee owners or owner occupied properties, but you don't necessarily know if those properties are vacant or not. So we kind of hone in on the vacant houses because, like I said earlier, it is really more simple to wholesale vacant houses than, you know, houses that are occupied, that have renters in them. And one source that I provide and that I use is vacantmotivatedsellerleads.com. That is a source where I pull vacant motivated seller leads, and that these leads are free and clear, meaning they own the property outright, and it's no liens or mortgages that we know of. Now, it may be liens, maybe judgments, you know, never know with title issues, but as far as a mortgage, it shouldn't be a mortgage. And then some of these leads also have the phone numbers. All right, so some of these leads, we actually call them up, or we hit them with a voicemail blast and contact these leads. But vacantmotivatedsellerleads.com is where I provide leads, and that's the lead source that I use for vacant houses. All right, so like I said, most of these leads are free and clear. They're vacant, and they also, some of them have phone numbers. Some of them work, some of them don't work. So you may have to skip trace or do research to actually find the information to get in contact with these sellers. Now, like I said earlier, you can pull a list from list source, but it's not necessarily going to be vacant properties. Just to be honest. But list source does have good leads. We've been using them for a couple years now. So yeah, day 14, definitely vacant houses, vacantmotivatedsellerleads.com is where we actually, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link for you guys that are interested in that. We'll drop it on Facebook, then drop it on Instagram. There we go. And if you're on YouTube, you should be able to hit the link underneath in the description. If not, you should be able to see it on the replay. But the vacant houses are the best houses to wholesale. They're really, really simple. You can get your buyers over there and have a buyer frenzy. You can get multiple buyers over there and and actually get them to start bidding on the property. And it's way more simple than trying to get through tenant occupied or owner occupied properties, because it's gonna be kind of tough. You really have to. Everybody has to be on the same page. And to speak of, I mean, Friday I have to show a property, a duplex with 2 different tenants, and the buyer and the seller is going to be there. So you just have to coordinate. You have to coordinate those type of transactions and those type of meetings, accordingly. Everybody has to be on the same page. But I'm gonna go ahead and start taking some questions. We have some questions here on YouTube, and if you're liking this content, definitely hit the like button, share button. Definitely, we appreciate that. Let's see. Have you ever posted a pic of a abandoned sign on Craigslist in your target area? No, I haven't. I've seen other wholesalers do that, but I haven't done that. I haven't. I mean, that's one way. That's one way to market. But you can easily go make a nice graphic on Canva.com. Canva.com is a real good website where you can design nice pictures to post on Craigslist. All right, so let's see. The next question is, I've been told that wholesaling a property without the means to buy the property is illegal. However, I've learned that it is legal to market and sell the purchase agreement. It is a little bit confusing. I've been stuck on this for about a month and trying to figure out what do you explain to the seller? Okay, Stephon, that's a good topic. You have to appreciate that, Brandon. Appreciate that. Thank you. Man, I wish you were live right now, because you could really answer this question better than I could as far as the legal part of it. But you have to be transparent with each party. You have to let the seller know you're not representing them, and you have to let the buyer know that you're not representing them as well. You are a principal in the transaction. Okay, so you're representing solely yourself, solely your company. And I mean, it is legal to sell your rights to somebody else as long as you have, an executed contract. I'm not an attorney, disclosure, not an attorney, but if you have an executed contract, you can sell your rights. You have to check with your market and your state as well. I'm here in Louisiana, so I mean, my attorney is on is on my live stream on Facebook right now. So I mean, we went over this multiple times already, with me and him just just chit-chatting. It is it is imperative that you be transparent with the seller and the buyer. The way I approach it is I tell the seller straight up that sometimes I buy the deal, sometimes I sell the deal to other investors, and sometimes the investor funds my deal. So that's being totally transparent with them, so they don't expect it to just be you at the closing table. Because if you go to the closing table and you got this buyer that just came out of nowhere, they've never seen them before, it can be kind of weird. It can definitely be kind of weird. So I mean, be totally transparent. What I use is I think that was Stephon that asked that. Yeah, what I use is I tell the seller, hey, Mr. Seller, I've been doing this for about 4 years, and if I don't buy the deal, then I usually sell my deals to other investors, or other investors fund my deals. And typically whenever I bring an investor in to show the property, they're my funding partner, and that's really what it is. I mean, they're funding the deal. So that's one way to approach approach it, and being transparent with each party. So that's the ethical way to do it. You have to be ethical in this business. Webb said he's going to check that out. Just curious. Thanks for answering, man. I was confused because I did not. You tell the seller may not. Yeah, exactly. No problem, man. That's why I'm doing these live streams, because I mean, some people are confused about wholesaling. Most people are really confused about wholesaling. They don't really get, how do you get the money to buy these houses and flip these houses without using cash or credit? It's a lot of fluff on the internet about it. But I mean, that's why I'm doing all of these live streams. That was a Facebook topic maybe a month ago. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a real big topic that a lot of people talk about, if it's legal or not. Because some people say, oh, it's illegal. Some people say, oh, it's not illegal. So you just really got to talk with your attorney. If you have a title company, talk with whoever's closing your deals. They wouldn't be closing the deals if it was illegal. And if you don't have a title company or a closing attorney, ask around in those type of groups for people that have done deals before. See who they suggest. Go to the title company. Ask them before you get started. If you have that concern. Let's see. don't know how y'all, and this advice, you just gave it. Yeah, transparency is great. You have to be transparent. You have to be transparent. You can't be hiding or doing shady business. You can't do that. You're not gonna last. You're definitely not gonna last if you're doing shady business and you're acting. If you don't have the means to close on the property, then you really have to tell the people that you have partners, you have funding partners, because that's what it is. Everybody knows real estate. It's, if you're buying property, it's typically your money or somebody else's money, OPM, other people's money. So transparency, honesty is the best route to go. Definitely, and keep the lights coming on Facebook and Instagram if you guys are on there, and share this as well. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if this is your first time watching this. We actually just went over the 14-day and the 14th-way to find wholesale deals, and that is through Vacant Sellers. All right, pull a vacant seller list, and I actually provide that list at my website. I posted it on Instagram and Facebook, but if you just want to go straight to the site, it is vacantmotivatedsellerleads.com. That's vacantmotivatedsellerleads.com. And I mean, we have a whole bunch of different tiers of leads. You can get 250 leads. You can get, I think, 500, and you can get 1,000 leads. That's what we provide. And those come with, depending on the package that you get, it comes with how to send it out, the postcards that we use, training videos to use click to mail. That's our mailing service that we use. So yeah, it's a great service, and we usually get the leads back to you in probably like 48 hours, quick turnaround, because we actually pull these leads physically. Let's see, I'm about 7 months into the learning process. Initially, being transparent wasn't something I was learning from anyone. I'm happy someone ever brought it to much attention in one of the Facebook groups. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to be transparent. Yeah, you definitely do. And much success to your journey. You're seven months in. I mean, it took me about 4 months to get my first deal. So so much success to you. Hopefully, if you haven't closed your first deal yet, hopefully it's around the corner. If not, then check out those leads. We can get you, like I said, 250, 500, or 1,000 of them for your market. Some of them have phone numbers. But we're approaching, I think, 20 minutes. Coming up on 20 minutes. I'm going to stay on here for another about 30, 45 seconds to see if anybody has questions. Any questions come up. If not, then I'm going to just go ahead and jump off for the night, and we will continue tomorrow for day 15 of the 31 days of 31 ways to find wholesale deals. Real estate entrepreneur said, where do I get a contract if I need one? If you're looking for a contract, I provide contracts, and also there are a whole bunch of groups on Facebook. If you're a part of any of the like wholesaling houses full time, they have so many files as well, as far as getting contracts. And you're talking about like a purchase contract or assignment contract. You got two contracts. Which one are you talking about? Both. Boom. Okay. Yeah, both. If you're trying to get an assignment contract and the purchase contract, because it's two contracts that we use for wholesaling houses. You got the purchase agreement that you sell off to your end buyer, and that's what you use. Excuse me. That's what you use to initiate the agreement between you and the seller. And the assignment contract is what you sign with your buyer, because you're assigning that purchase contract. But I do provide the purchase contract as well as the assignment contract. If you guys want that, you can just go to brandoncalhoun.net and you can get that. I have a tab on there at the top where you can get that. Let's see exactly where that is, so you guys won't be just jumping around the site. But if you want to, you can. It's actually with the free checklist. If you want that free checklist, even in the past videos, you can get that contract through the free checklist if you need a purchase contract. But we're at the 20-minute mark, and I think we're gonna go ahead and jump off of here until tomorrow, where we're gonna talk about day 15 of the 31 days of 31 ways to find wholesale deals. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here on Facebook. So see y'all tomorrow. And we're gonna wrap up on YouTube. Until tomorrow, see y'all later.